We're at 25 degrees, cloudy skies this morning. We're talking West Valley.
We're talking education, and we're talking once again into the breach on a school levy. And so we brought in the heavy hitters.
The heavy hitters, that's right.
They're here to tell us
right.
all about it. We've got Dr. Peter Finch and Mark Strong, board guy, board chair, board person, board president? Yes. All right. And he's masked up, and I don't blame him. But we're going to have you sprechen Sie loud because it's going to be tough to understand. But gentlemen, thank you, welcome, and glad to have you here. This seems to be, like we view ourselves as part of the get the word out arm for West Valley, because every time that you guys have had a levy and wanted to get some airtime, we've been able to accommodate, and we're glad that we're doing that again so that you can tell folks what it is that you've got planned, what the needs are, and where this puts you in comparison to where you were. So whoever wants to jump in first, let's start. What's this particular go-around of a levy all about?
Well, first, we just wanted to share some of the great things that are happening in West Valley.
Yeah.
So we've opened 2 new schools. It's given us more space to do innovative things. We've got preschools now, preschool classrooms at all of our schools in the district, all 6 elementary schools.
That's exciting.
Yeah, we've moved, the freshman campus is now the Innovation Center. And at the Innovation Center, we have a classroom now, because we have the space, to provide warm coats and school supplies for any student in the district that's experiencing homelessness. So having that space has allowed us to really increase the services to kids.
So like warehouse some stuff, right?
Exactly.
On site for.
It's been great to see, really helping families out during this time.
And of course, I remember when you guys were talking about necessary expansion a few years back when I was on city council. That's based on growth out there and the number of families times how many kids times all of that, right?
Yeah, we got a lot of growth going in West Valley. We also wanted to share about the high school. We got more of the college and the high school classes this year. We've got a great partnership with Central Washington University, and students now can take their entire general requirements needed at Central, and they can get a full year of college done on the high school campus at West Valley. It saved kids time and saved families money. Thousands of dollars we're saving for families.
Absolutely. So how does this shoehorn in around the hours of the regular day? Or the kid there at 4 in the morning and staying till midnight?
It's the regular class they're taking during their school schedule. Our teachers are basically adjunct professors from Central. They're qualified to teach the college and the high school classes, and then there's no tuition for the students, and it's saving thousands of dollars for families.
Yeah, that is fantastic.
Yeah.
So well, we're familiar with like running start through YVC, but this is sort of a different thing, isn't
Exactly. Yeah. In the past, schools were doing a lot of advanced placement AP, but AP wasn't accepted by all colleges, certainly, and it was up to each college on how they would accept it. Maybe it'd be a 3 or a 4 on that AP test. These are straight college credits. There's a college transcript, and it's accepted across the board.
You could take your first year at Central credits and go to another school, and they'd honor whatever they honor from Central.
Exactly,
right?
exactly.
Wow, all right, that is fantastic. Yeah. So,
and then the other thing I just wanted to share was that Innovation Center I talked about. So the Innovation Center is up and running this year. We've got 3 pathways for kids. It's grades 7 through 9 this year. We're going to expand to grades 7 through 12 next year. The 3 pathways are health science, computer science, and STEM engineering. And we just made the announcement that next year we're going to add a 4th pathway. It's going to be robotics, agri-science. And, it's kind of, in some ways, a no-brainer that in our region, we are definitely have agri-science as a predominant part of our economy.
Sure.
And if you've seen the work out of the regional economists, it's shown that in the last 10 years, there's been an increase in agri-science in our region from $500 million in annual wages to over $1 billion in annual wages coming to our region. So YVC's added a bachelor's degree program for agri-science, and we're adding the agri-science at the Innovation Center next year.
You guys get your fingers on the pulse.
Wow. Well, with all that success, that leads right into the talk about why you guys need a replacement levy.
Exactly. Mark, let's give you a chance to get a word in here.
Thank you, Dr. Finch. And as Dr. Finch speaks with so much passion about the programs out in West Valley, the importance of the levy is to help us maintain those programs.
Sure.
The levy itself provides over 10%, closer actually to 11% of our operating budget for those programs, so it is very important to us. It allows us to fund things like, the extracurricular activities in addition to the programs, which build things like sports, music, arts, things that develop those other skills like
Enrichment
leadership
stuff.
skills and
Yeah.
essentials that will help them later on in life. So it's very important to us to maintain those things because the valley, the quality of education out at West Valley is going very well right now, and we want to maintain that posture.
So if you're adding the agri-science thing, Lance, can I offer what we had talked about? Is that all right with you? Yeah? We're thinking that a fifth program for the kids that flunk out of those, it's the radio broadcaster program.
Yeah, there we go.
Where when you filter out and there's just no other way. What? No? Probably shouldn't have brought that one up.
No, that might make people vote against that.
That's true. That's true. All right, so where are we at levy-wise
Yep.
dollars now, and how does this, is this a continuation, a bump, or whatever?
Yeah,
What's
thank
the
you so much
details?
for that question because it's an important message that this is a replacement levy.
Yep.
The rate is $1.50 per thousand. That's exactly what voters voted on in 2018, and they passed that levy, $1.50 per thousand. And this levy coming up now, you'll look on the ballot, it's $1.50 per thousand for the next 4 years. So there's no change to the rate, and it's a replacement levy for the West Valley schools.
So just keep on keeping on kind of a thing, right? Yeah. Wow, with all that good stuff that you guys are doing, I don't know why this wouldn't just be an automatic check the box and go. I mean, you never take anything for granted, right? I mean, because who knows?
Exactly. As Dr. Finch said, it's a continuation of what we're already doing, and this gives us a chance to maintain those very important programs. And so in many ways, there's no disadvantage in this. It's just a good thing to support.
Yeah. How does it feel to be the head of the board of a school district that's perking along like this? That must make you proud, huh?
Oh, absolutely. Personally, it's so satisfying when I walk in the district and see some of these students and the things they are doing. It's such a feeling of pride in watching their development, their growth, and quite amazing some of the things you see there, you know. And not to get too far off track, but just, you know, even sports programs. Last night there was a fantastic game. It was just like walking into a college game or something like that. It was just so fun to see these kids and all the support around them.
Well, and that's the point, isn't it? I mean, you can have all these great programs and these opportunities, but kids are going to succeed basically if they've got the family unit behind them and all of that. So families that are invested in their kids in West Valley and are on board with this kind of stuff, it's really helping them just uplift their kids and give them a great opportunity.
Yep, and of course the commitment from the staff. You know, the staff is just outstanding in West Valley. I've been there, this is my 21st year in West Valley, and it's just been so gratifying to see the growth of some of our young teachers, and now they're mid-career since I've been there.
Yeah.
And they're serving as mentors now. We have just a great learning community in West Valley, and just really proud of the work, and they come each and every day with their just giving 100%, 110%, whatever you want to say,
Sure.
to do what's best for kids. This is across the board in West Valley, and it's just I'm really proud to be there and to see the fantastic things that are happening each and every day. It's really great, and you know, we're always looking to get better. You know, we're never satisfied with the status quo. We want to provide every student the support that they need to be successful. And that's going to build our future for here in the Valley and really the future for the whole country.
Absolutely. And you know, Lance, he's a doctor, and D and R, that's the first and last letter in the word dinosaur. So how many years have you been out there?
This is my 21st year.
Okay.
You can learn more about this at wvsd208.org/levy, or just Google West Valley Levy and you'll find it. Guys, thanks for coming in this morning. Appreciate it.
Want to add? Last word?
No, just thank you for your support, and we look forward to hoping that you'll get your ballots in. Remember, February 8th is the day that those ballots need to be in, so thank you in advance for just getting out there and voting.